Okay, we're live.
All right. Yes. Everybody, check your character's bio and information. There have been some changes made.
I hate you.
Not to the characters themselves. Well, just cosmetic
Yes.
mostly.
I look like Morbius.
You are Morbius. Read the bio.
I'm looking at the bio.
There's actual words there too.
Oh, that's what those are.
Hmm.
We've been summoned to Toyland.
So who's the Snow King there? The Night King.
John, check out his flaw. Each of you have perks and flaws for your new body. Check out his.
I'm looking at it, and I wish him luck.
See, you say that that's a flaw, but I'm a paladin. Being unable to witness any level of wrongdoing without dispensing justice, that's just flavor text. That's not a flaw.
Justice is in quotes, buddy. I was thinking of you.
Climate control
Thank you.
times. Wait, what's my flaw? The thirsty must feed. A living creature once a day will lose 2 points base stats. Okay, so I have to kill. I have to feed. Who's the lizard?
Me.
Maeve.
I don't know why, but I look at this thing. It comes to mind as Thundercats. It could be the design of the toy. Hey, the penguin doesn't make sense.
The penguin does have a flaw.
I love
I
that.
didn't see the word flaw right away. Cuddle all creatures in 30.
I have 2 flaws.
In fact, everybody make an intelligence check. My roll 20 freaked out. Hang on. You don't have 2 flaws. You just have distinct circumstances. And honestly, when I was looking for something that could be akin to a red mage, that thing just leaped off the screen at me, man. I could not do it.
It's fault for making a character that looks exactly like the Club Penguin character.
Christine blames you for making a character that looks exactly like the penguin.
Swashbuckler.
So, do we also have to make DCs to not hug?
Yes.
Is that what we just did?
Everybody here. I will only make you do it once, but yes.
Is
Now,
that
to
what
be
we just
fair,
did?
they're not creatures; they're toys.
Why do I
We
get the
are
feeling
all
that
mortal beings and therefore creatures in the eyes of God. So we're all horrible sinners. Flappy
Why do I
dappy.
get the feeling that the one
I'll give you a hug anyway.
Yes, James is thoroughly hugging the big, clushy penguin.
I give you a hug anyway.
Why do I get the feeling that it's going to turn into a lot of me going, get away from me, or I'll eat you?
No, you don't get hugs.
Oh no, not right now. I saved, but it's. Where do I get the feeling it's going to be a lot of me going, I will eat you?
It's not me hugging people; it's other people have to resist hugging me. Apparently,
You're just so squishable.
I just burn it and call it.
Oh my God, James!
What do you do?
You got a little handsy there, buddy.
Oh yeah, he does.
How you doing?
Kyle be sure to adjust your stats in accordance with your new body.
I cast Explosion.
If you want.
What's...
Read
In
your
your
perk.
perks.
Oh, Superior Beam +2 to... Ooh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Immune to bludgeoning damage and resistant to piercing damage. Nice.
Because if you stab a fluffy animal, it doesn't do much.
Yep.
Now, slashing damage, on the other hand...
That's...
Christine had a really fun time thinking up waterlogged rules for you.
Cannot be knocked over.
You outmass pretty much everybody.
Okay. Is your daughter going to be the giant kid that owns us now?
Who said anything about a giant kid?
So where's Woody and Buzz? Nope.
They made it big. They made it big.
What's with the pork? You see a very surprised and large snake behind you. Initiative time!
I tell it to go away in reptilian.
I don't think it's got the intelligence for that. No, it has an intelligence of 1.
May I speak parcel tongue on it?
Do you know Parcel Tongue?
I wish.
I am Parcel Tongue.
I shall speak gibberish.
Oh, wow. Apparently I am Parcel Tongue. You don't like the pork about to die?
I'm just confused why anyone would make fan art about porgs.
One of the guys in my X-Wing group loves them. He has those little pork things, or actual, like, little be like half-inch tall toys that he puts on the debris before the match.
Why?
Just to fuck with us.
You know, I really hope the new one has a scene of porgs getting, like, actually blown up or something. That's what I'm hoping for.
What's wrong with porgs?
That Hishi, what should have happened when she was about to eat the pork and the other one looks at him and he just hands him a leg, that should have happened.
Mm-hmm. It also should have happened that the one jumping on the lightsaber should have skewered the other one.
Oh, that would have been great.
What's wrong with porgs? At least they weren't integral to the plot.
No, but they got featured way too heavily for a non-essential species.
They were just in the background doing things.
No, they had Chewie had to smack one off the control panel. They were not background.
Well, they were comic relief because C-3PO wasn't around.
Well, he can die in a pit of acid too.
He's useful.
Only with Ewoks. Okay, so Kyle, you're up first. Fighting giant snake.
I can't even see the snake. All I'm seeing is a small thing with me in it.
What? Hang on, let me check your settings.
How do you not see that?
Oh, jeez, hang on. I see what's wrong. It's because Advanced Fog of War is active on this map. Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah, this snake looks big enough to swallow you whole. Without even chewing.
Go get
just-
her,
This is where we need John to go get him from the inside.
Its skin is just as tough from the inside! I know!
I'd like to go to say perform Operation Drax.
That's why we need
Now,
John here.
What they did not give him credit for is that all the organs are inside the skin.
There's armor
Yeah,
plating on
but-
the outside, too.
Mm-hmm. All the plating's on the outside. As soon as you get around the bones, you're good.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Oh, it's Drax, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
The man thinks he's invisible by moving slow.
Hi, Drax.
Kyle, do something! Rocket! Let's see, where's my giant snake sheet? Do. Okay, that'll definitely hit. Both of those will hit, actually.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Huh? It's a giant snake. It doesn't have a good AC.
Well, it depends on the snake.
No, it's the curse of all stupidly huge things in D&D. The bigger it is, the easier it is to hit. However, the bigger it is, the more hit points it usually has.
Never thought I'd die being eaten by a snake.
I'm pretty sure that's passed your mind at least once.
That's true. I originally was going to say I didn't think I'd die fighting side by side with a toy.
Yeah, you can hear me.
Wait, was that my wife or yours?
That would be mine.
It's the story of how Alex got divorced.
No, she just smacked me.
Ready?
Oh, that's a lot of hit points.
It's just a big bar, dude.
600 points?
Oh, you can see the numbers. Yes, it's a lot of hit points.
Oh, Jeebus.
That is many, many hit points.
There, he's slightly lessened now.
I can see everyone's numbers.
That's good for healing and such. Alright, it is.
I did my part.
It's my turn. I
Nope,
call upon
it's Russell's turn, actually.
It does bludgeoning damage, right?
It does a lot of damage, different kinds. It hasn't decided what it's doing to you yet. It's still very surprised.
Alex, I have a question.
Hmm.
Doesn't the snake have to do a rescue to find out if it doesn't hug the giant penguin?
Oh, it wants to hug the penguin.
It wants to give the penguin mouth hugs.
Nope.
Lots and lots of hugs.
Nope.
Have I been Rango?
Oh, yes. Rattlesnake Jake is amazing.
Yep.
He was a good bad guy.
Bill Nighy's always a good bad guy.
Look into my eyes. I want to see you die.
Well, alright.
Nope.
Succeed on a strength. What's your spell DC?
Where is that? 15.
It has to succeed on a strength check. Okay. Holy shit, that is a lot lower than I was expecting. That's a straight roll. Why did it give me just a straight roll? That's weird. Oh! I know why. Okay. But yes. Okay. So... no bludgeoning. Are you gonna shoot lightning at it? Oh. Okay. 8 damage.
Wow.
And oops, that's not the movement button.
That's the draw button.
Yep. Delete this.
Oh my god. I've seen that so often the last couple of days because of fucking Apple. And kudos on figuring out how to make a circle, by the way. That took me forever.
You have to hold the alt.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if I can make it filled in. Yeah, I won't worry about it.
You can, but it's a pain in the butt and no reason to do so.
Hey. Can you bring me my funnel, please?
It's right behind you.
No.
No.
Good job, baby.
Do what I can. You know.
Alright, so next up is James!
Somewhere, do you?
In the garage.
The power of Paylor compels you. Stand down, you wee fucked devil.
He has
Wait,
no
my
idea what
tools
you're
are
saying, but
themselves?
his talking.
There's a plastic thing with like,
Yeah, it's
ornamental
part of my
pieces in it.
code. I respect all living creatures and therefore must at least make an attempt to not kill it. So if it's continuing to go, I'm going to smite it.
James, this thing has an intelligence of 1.
I have to follow my code, fuckface.
And I can respect that. I'm kind of trying to give you an idea of what his reaction is.
And I apologize. I sacrifice a second level spell in order to cast smite. And there we go.
Like, James, this isn't Rattlesnake Jay.
No idea who that is.
It's from Rango. What were you trying to persuade him of?
The stand down.
Oh. Yeah, he's too dumb to understand.
Power of Paylor compelled him to fuck off. Didn't work.
Smite for
I
11.
didn't expect it to work. Had to try.
Alright, smite for 11, I got it. Okay, and yeah, it's his turn. What do I want to do to you guys? What the? What the fuck, Russ? Oh my god.
Yes, that is a JoJo reference.
Everything's a JoJo reference these days. Alright. Well, Epic Cock, you're the closest to him, so he's about to get bit, or at least attempted to. How do I? I'll just do it this way.
Aha, I did it.
No, that was interesting, Russ.
Oh,
No more
jeez.
snake.
Now it looks like a diaphragm.
No more snake. It's gone now.
It's never coming back.
Is there any way to move that onto the bottom?
I can try, hang on. There.
Alright.
Now it just looks like it's sitting on a tortilla.
Tortilla.
Tortilla!
Snake taco!
Who doesn't love tortillas?
James, this may straight up kill you.
Oh, good. We're already wiping the party. Good job, Ellen.
You came into the wrong neighbor, fuck.
Holy shit.
James.
And James is in the thing's mouth, unconscious and being chewed.
Quick, someone get the plastic glue.
That's how I like it. I wake up, can I pee on it to establish dominance?
Yes, if you wake up.
Fantastic. Someone wake me up. Just for whatever
Now
weird
for-
random reason, it will work.
For
I
its...
yell something I yell something at you that go against your belief system.
For its second trick, it's going to attempt to bind. Oh, who's next to it? Knife!
Bind. It's a freaking onyx.
Constrict.
It is a freaking onyx.
Stand by. Okay, so. Do. Wow,
Yes!
did he miss?
He rolled a 1.
He crit fails and turns himself into not.
Yes.
He is very immobilized.
Did he
Unfortunately, he's still chewing on your paladin.
did he end his turn
He did end his turn.
inside the storm sphere?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Make a strength save or take that damage.
Oh gosh, he took all 3 of that damage.
Yeah, suck it.
Whoops.
I'll take it.
That's
No.
canon now.
Nope. Retcon, bitch.
Aww.
Damn it. I was gonna get a
I feel
kill.
like it was like watching. It was like watching a just like it turned the dust in front of us and then materialized.
Maeve, do something violent. Or intelligent. They may not be the same thing.
Well, I can do violent. Let's see, does it have everything I need in there?
Ooh.
Ooh, he did a thing.
He did do
Paladin
a
thing.
He did do a thing.
Yeah, so it's got a good radius of damage. So I'm gonna put that like over here where we don't get fried in the 10-foot radius. That I can keep up.
So many jokes for that. Ping it again. Alright. Oh, was it fucking Alt? I don't remember. Yep.
So yeah, 10-foot radius, 40 feet high cylinder appears, 46 radiant,
Oh,
46
blast. I put it on the wrong layer.
fire. He has a DC 14 dex save to take half.
Hey guys,
Uh,
HR, did you call an employee stupid? Me, no, I actually was stupid.
alright. He made it for half. What was the... So, 13?
Yep.
Okay. As you are doing your best, all of you, hang on, I gotta play with something real quick. You hear what appears to sounds like a friggin' war horn. Somebody, you know what, all of you,
All of us what?
make a perception.
Good job, Kyle.
Thank you.
All
Who are
right,
you trying
Kyle
to
is
persuade, Kyle?
apparently himself, because that's better.
Also, good job, Kyle. It's not so sarcastic this time.
I hate all of you.
All right, everybody who got over a 10. Can hear there are multiple war horns. And let's get all these guys. Let's do that bit. Vroom.
Suddenly, we're surrounded by death.
I couldn't get them to actually ride the squirrels, but they're riding the squirrels.
I can't see them. Also, is it still night?
No, that's just advanced fog of war.
Okay, because
You know what? I'll turn it off for now. We
I
don't.
was going to say, aren't I supposed to have dark vision?
There.
Ah. Tree home warriors.
I don't see anything.
They're over
Oh,
to the
there.
left.
I see him.
Why did you guys stay on that other layer?
What kind of toys are they?
Here, I'll put a picture on the.
They're from the movie Epic. They're leaf men.
Hang on. I forgot you guys were going to ask that.
Everything's toys now, so what kind of toys are they?
Like, Alex, you forget who your friends are.
They look like that.
Oh, okay, so just generic Roman Centurion toys.
Take a closer look.
Female Centurion toys.
There you go.
Hi.
Ladies.
So the snake immediately starts sprouting arrows and spears like it's cool,
I mean, it's not cool?
Wait.
and slithers away to not get dead.
Okay.
What happens to the one in its mouth?
Yeah.
He spits you out.
Guess I heal him.
Oh, okay.
Don't bother. Stand by. You're all prisoner now.
Oh, okay. Yay! We're prisoners!
One of them rides up to you and kind of spits and goes, "Men."
Actually, no.
Oh, they
You're
all
a
need to make
masculine
rolls.
toy.
They all need to make
Damn it.
hugging rolls.
God damn it.
Hey,
Yeah, am I
Alex,
really a masculine toy when you get right down to it?
Oh, jeez, there's gonna be so many rolls.
This is
Just
all.
roll one en masse.
This is my fault, yes.
Yep.
No, he's right.
Let's do like 5. Count them for small groups.
Here, I'll do 5 rolls.
They all fail.
No, just,
Most of them.
most of them.
they scream like fangs.
No, they're just very... Oh, geez, you did get swamped by giant squirrels, though.
Ah!
It's all about them nuts.
Naturally, I fall over. Except I can't fall over.
You can't fall over. You are a living squirrel mound.
I'm a penguin and a weevil.
There's a few girls in there, but for the most part, it's the mounts. And with those negatives, they're digging in for the duration.
Oh, jeez.
I am definitely a prisoner.
You are quite popular.
We'll make
Hey, we
it
can
go.
sneak away while Russell is distracting everybody.
No, the
I'd
ones who
love to
aren't,
help, but I'm unconscious.
the ones who aren't fawning over him round you up.
Yeah, it was worth a
Thankfully,
try.
I'm immune to bludgeoning damage.
Yes, because you just got dogpiled by everything. Anyway,
That's a
You
huge
get taken-
bitch.
Queen Big. Ooh, look at the dice floor.
That
Or
is
the
kinda
domino
cool.
floor. Domino
You-
floor.
you get taken to court for the crime of being men, and these people have all made their checks. I don't care. Nobody's hugging you.
I like you about to say something too.
But I'm not a man.
You're masculine enough.
It says it right here on my character sheet. S.
Okay, as you're standing there, yeah,
Did
the
Alex-
queen is freaking huge.
Did
She looks
Alex
like
not plan ahead?
no. I should not have given you that flaw. I may change that.
No, I meant.
No,
did you-
no.
They're
That
on my
stays.
character.
On your character sheet, stand by.
Shit.
And I did not change that. It said that the whole time. My character has been female the whole time.
Well, okay, you might be excused.
Unless the portal made him a man. Dun dun dun.
Oh, look, we're
The
not the
question is, does he
only.
have a wiener?
We're not the only men being tried for being men.
Yes, in front of you is a line of slaves. Some of them are sitting on the first step, and look just very done. They're just there. The one in front of you is actually on his feet and with his hands bound, and there's a very effeminate elf who actually is a guy pleading his case to the court.
Y'all
I
are
was
going
about
to be
to say-
sentenced to death by snooze.
Well, for the queen, it's not going to take very long.
Except you're all toys, so you're all like a Ken doll down there.
Yeah, nobody's got anything, which is why you count.
He took the hammer? No.
So you can't piss on the stake. You were so dominant. Alex thought this
No.
Yep,
Captain
no more
Hammer
hammer.
has lost his hammer. Oh, woe is the world.
Uh,
Yeah, it's okay. He wasn't using it.
well, there's a lot of NPCs in here.
There are. I'm surprised this map loads as well as it does.
Dude, how long did it take you to make this thing?
God. So goddamn long.
God is a long time.
So about a week.
Just
Is this a woman?
Yeah, that woman is the one who's actually speaking back to the, what you might as well call it, representative for
The
the
defense attorney?
prisoner. Yeah.
Is she like 10, 12 feet tall or something?
Out of character, out of universe, she appears to be a regulation-sized Barbie doll, so she's like a foot.
Okay.
Why do I feel like it's gonna
My
end
character
like
is
the same
so
episode
going to
that-
die. It's gonna be
This
glorious.
is gonna end like that same episode of Futurama. Bring me gold, but compute it. You heard the man.
The queen is freaking huge, appears to be one of those 3-foot tall Barbies that I don't know why they even get sold.
For lonely uncles.
God, I didn't want to think about that.
too late. Now you are.
Now I did. The man in front of you apparently is accused of eating his...
Of what?
It does not go well with him. Meeting his mistress's eyes. What? Yeah. Yeah, he, They don't even lead him away. He just gets slaughtered right there.
Ooh.
Next up are you guys. And Max turns around, looks at you, and just kind of slumps his shoulders. Oh, jeez. Oh, that chick.
Oh, that chick.
Kyle put a clip from Helsing Abridged in the chat.
Well,
Yeah, pretty much. Except, not illusory. Illusory, that's it. Okay, so who wants to talk?
It's probably my turn.
Yes, it is. Now check your perk.
Yeah, I should probably do that, huh?
Yes.
I need to make a wisdom save.
Oh. I don't know. Does that go against your sense of justice? Because he was just convicted. That's up to you, man. It is your sense of justice.
it was a crime. And he was clearly guilty of it.
He was legally
Uh-oh.
sentenced in the court of law.
It was that baby back bullshit, though, so, well.
Maybe I made that DC a little high.
Well, it depends. Do I have advantage on it or not?
I believe so.
Well, then I passed. So I don't have
You don't need
to fight
You
anybody
don't need
about it.
advantage, you just need not disadvantage.
Okay, it was 12. I did lower it. I had it at 15 previously. Which would
Okay.
not have ended well.
No. I would have fought all of these things.
TPK. You would have just been led to a TPK.
Yeah.
Yay! Campaign over. Good job, everyone.
You take the 500.
Exactly.
Right?
Congratulations, we did it.
We can split the 500 in the middle.
Right. Okay, so what's happening since I'm...
Alright. Mouthpiece. Where are you here? There you are. You get to plead your case. If you want to actually talk or just make rolls, I don't care.
What? Have they told us, what we're accused of and stuff?
Trespassing and being male. Inciting riots and stuff like that because you are free males who were armed. You're all naked and bound by it now, actually.
So for sure they've taken the hammer.
Yes. You can visually see there is no hammer.
Man,
And you're not holding one either.
I just speak up clearly, I am not male.
None of you are clearly male.
Yeah, but
Right,
my
okay,
voice is
so-
clearly not male.
Your penguin doesn't have boobs.
Yeah, but I also have a feminine voice.
Squeaker,
You're a penguin.
squeaking. Squeak, squeak.
Oh,
continue.
jeez.
Alright.
So I let them know that we are in fact we did not know that we were trespassing. We are quite visibly not male, and we put ourselves at the mercy of their divine benevolence. Looking at her boobs and not her eyes. I'm an equalist like that.
You could make a cozy little cottage out of each one of her boobs.
Good to know.
I look forward. That's one of my character's new life goals. Done.
living under the mountain. Anyway, yeah, none of these guys have genitals. None of you do. It's not a thing. You cannot wave your wedding tackle at my auntie. And nor can any of these slaves.
That's kind of what I said, that we're not dudes and that we didn't mean to trespass.
They want to know how you got there.
We'd like to know that too.
Exactly. So I need to roll again?
No,
We're just going to roll with
but
that
they
roll.
offer. They're like, we will give you a chance. If you play the great game against our captain and win, we will tell you what we may know of your circumstances, for they are familiar to us. If you lose, well, we'll just throw you out of the tree.
What's the great game?
So, if we win, we get to know stuff, and if we lose, they don't kill us. Or they throw us to our deaths. Either way, I say we win. But yes, what is...
Yes, when you got brought to the court, the city of Treeholm is up a massive oak tree in the top.
Okay. I'm
I
fine
forgot to
either
mention.
way.
You douchebag, yes you are, aren't you?
What do you say? What did Russell say?
I'm fine with this arrangement either way.
Oh.
Fall won't actually hurt him, so
Yeah.
so he's fine no matter how this goes down.
So we all have to land on Russell.
Well played, well played. I respect that. All right. What is
I
this
don't think
game?
even he's plushy enough for everybody.
One at a time. Jump in 1 minute intervals.
Okay. You are allowed free movement because you're not in combat. She will go first. They're not going to bother explaining the rules to you because you're men and you're not worth it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll for that bullshit. One second.
Yeah, what's an appropriate role for figuring this game out?
I'd say insight. Or no, investigation probably.
Wait,
And you
what?
guys
Use
may already...
persuasion and let them know that since we are but lowly men, the only way it could be possibly even come close to meeting their expectations for a challenging game would be if they were to explain the rules to us.
Oh, they're not waiting for a challenge. They just want to have
Beat
fun.
a 27, bitch. Do it. Do it.
Oh, really?
I say while looking at her tits and not her eyes, because I'm a gentleman like that.
At least you admit it.
They executed the other guy for looking in the eyes.
There!
Holy shit.
What the hell?
You're a dick. Well played, but you're a dick.
That is the DM saying, eat it.
Alright, James, push a button.
Why'd you call God a bitch?
Anyway, she will make the first move so you can see how somehow the game is played. It's a very political game. It's a personification of the court intrigues.
So we're playing Clue?
You guys may know this
It's
game
not.
from some time in the past, but
Is it Gnomic?
I don't know.
It's a
Anyway,
political-
why don't you let her make a move or two and try and figure it out? Okay, so the captain moves to here and asks, "Am I true?" And you get to respond yes or no.
This is
It
a game I
depends.
don't know.
Are they real?
I'm gonna quickly pull the room. Kyle wants to know if her boobs are real, so I'm gonna go with a yes for him. What does everyone else say?
I was kidding.
Can I make a roll of some kind?
What are you trying to do?
Decide whether we say yes or no.
Figure what the fuck?
Oh, the figuring what the fuck is part of the fun, guys.
Alright, so she moved.
I'm making you move. I'm making you use your brains for once in a campaign, which
Yeah,
is
but
probably a
yeah.
good thing John's not here.
yeah, but you know that it's us.
Yeah, but John's not here.
Alright, so she moved
Yeah, at least
to.
it's not a
Oh
fight.
my gosh! Imagine if John was here.
I say
9
yes.
and said, "Are we true?"
She's asking if she's true.
Oh.
I'm gonna say yes because she's facing truth south.
Come on, you stupid thing.
I'm down for that one.
Okay, he's a penguin.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna give you guys a scoreboard.
Hey, look, my score tonight.
Dear Lord.
Hang on. Do.
Is us?
It's their scoreboard, dude.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was an in-character scoreboard or an out-of-character scoreboard.
And they get a point because you answered yes. You have no idea what the hell prompted that. There's lots of whispering and giggling from the courtiers. She moves to here and again asks, "Am I true?"
Where was she before?
I'm even with James on the insight.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't recognize this game.
Well, Kyle, I can't give you that much without giving it all away, but it definitely has to do with her position on the tiles versus her actual position on the tile, if that makes sense.
No.
Well, that's what you get.
Say that again?
It definitely is based on where she is in the tiles, you know, the tiles,
Yeah.
and in relation to where she is in the tiles.
There's
There's
9
the-
large tiles, and
Nine-
each large
each-
tile has 9 small tiles. Oh, wait a minute. This is a fucking Sudoku board.
You haven't answered the question yet.
It's a Sudoku board, but I can't figure out how true or false figures into it.
I say we say no this time. I have my own idea.
Does everyone concur?
Sure.
I agree.
Okay.
Well, 1, 2...
You gain a point. There is more whispering and gasping in the courtiers. She moves to here and asks, "Am I true?"
Da, 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 da.
Russell, I can hear you researching.
No, I'm counting.
Same thing.
I'm gonna say no.
I also say no for the same reason I did on the last one.
I concur.
LJ says no.
LJ says, hell no.
Oops. Blast it all. Can't get this straight. Works, whatever. You gain a point.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes back to her starting position and goes, "Very well. That was your tutorial. Now we take turns. I'll go first. The score is wiped. The score is wiped. I'm going to really zoom in for this crap.
Best I can tell is if her position is a valid Sudoku position or not. Or if the number she's on is correct, basically.
Okay. That's a more mathematical thought than I did. My thinking is that each big square has all 9 positions. So if she's in the top right block in the big square, she should also be in the top right block for the small square to be true.
That might be it too, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. She moves to here and asks, am I true?
Since my love of puzzles is so well known, I am going to take a couple-minute break. I leave my vote in. I'll give it to Maeve. I've got your back. All right, there you go.
I mean, I could have left you with the snake.
Be preferable at this point, you know, because don't do puzzles.
Alright, so I'm going to say no on this one to keep with my theory.
Alright, you gain a point.
Okay.
But now, you have to make a move.
Try and make a move that's a correct Sudoku number and a false by your theory.
What?
What?
Great.
If anybody's brains explode, I'm sorry.
Basically, try and make a move that would be true by my theory and false by your theory.
Which is 9, right? All directions saying 9.
Russell, maybe help him out with the Sudoku side.
Every block of 9 has to have every number 1 through 9, and every horizontal and vertical has to have 1 through 9, if I remember correctly.
I meant figure out a spot for him to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
What fits your theory? Find a row that fits your theory.
Yeah, let me see.
Alright, you guys figure that out. I'm going to take a leave.
Okay. So I think this center row going up and down
I vote we
fits
kill everybody and call it good.
Russell's theory. So if we play the here, it would fit Russell's but not mine.
I rather go with the snake. At least we can be.
No. Well, it doesn't fit side to
Yeah,
side.
if you played anywhere but on the 6, if you played anywhere but here within that square, it would be true by my theory, but false by your theory.
Okay. So I'm going to go here.
Alright.
So is it? Am I true?
You know we're gonna lose. It's really bad, right?
I'm sure someone knows Featherfall.
I don't think I do as a priest.
I know burn the tree down. Does that count?
I can help with that one.
Okay, guys, what do you got?
I have my position.
Okay. And you in turn ask, am I true? And they say no. And get a point.
Okay.
Now, at this point, Max leans over to the rest of you and goes, thank the gods, they're playing the children's version. They must really think you're dumb. If they were playing the normal version, you'd already be dead. Alright. She moves to here. Says, am I true?
No.
Point. Whatever, I don't care. Your turn.
Okay.
Anyone know Mirror Image?
Nope.
Plus, they took all your spell components and your hands and mouth are bound, so good luck.
How is our mouth bound?
Gags. Fuck it, no, you're
But
not.
we're
I'm sorry.
talking!
Shut up! I pulled the Lucas, okay? Shut up. Okay. And she says, yes. And gets a point.
Okay, so your theory's the true one.
Right.
I'm still
The
extremely
numbers
off.
are to throw us off.
So now the
Okay,
question
so now that you've figured it out, I'm not going to bother going through the rest of it.
right.
We ended a draw.
No, yeah, basically.
Okay.
Without you say we won and chocolate.
How are we going to win? They're playing the children's version. The only way we'd win is if we did some trickery, like appearing on two squares at once, and only one of them was true. Which is why I asked if anyone knew Mirror Image.
That would have pissed them right off.
Yeah.
Okay, so they tell you that they know of the portal. It has appeared before, once, many, many years ago, when this tree was but an acorn. And the archmage that emerged from it spread terror and fire across the land until he was eventually brought down by the combined armies of God's land, which is what they call where you are.
Okay.
All right.
Perfectly reasonable for them to arrest us then.
Yeah. Yeah, they did not like what came out of the portal last time. So, when they finally took him down, he was sealed into 7 crystals, and 6 of them were scattered to the far reaches of God's land, in keeping of the various races. They have one here to ensure that he can never be reunited.
Okay.
So if you want to go home and they wish you luck, you get to find all the crystals.
Why isn't finding all the crystals a bad thing?
That's the only. You're the only reason they would allow it is because they want you out of their God's land.
So the portal's connected to the crystals, but also the crystals are sealing the sky away.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we're going to have to get the crystals, unseal the portal, kick this guy's ass, and then go home. Okay. Well then.
I'm trying to give you an overarching mission. Shut up.
Yeah.
Stop pointing out the holes.
That's not a hole, it's just a large task of doom.
Well, I'm getting the big
Okay, as part of your, I don't want to say amnesty, but deal maybe, they give you... Let me work on this here real quick.
Yeah, just clarifying what our quest here is.
Get the crystals, resurrect the Archmage, have him make another portal. They give you this. Hopefully that popped up for everybody.
It did, but it is tiny. Let's try and zoom that in. Ah, there we go. Okay, there's the sandbox. That's the tree. I'm not sure what the Vault of the Gods is. Ancient Forest is probably some kind of garden.
Okay, it's not coming in very clear for me.
If you click it, it should zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
The Burning Colosseum's the fire pit in the middle of the yard.
Mm,
The lake is probably just one of those garden bird baths.
Yeah,
yeah.
or a pond or whatever.
Okay.
There's probably a koi or two in there.
The Vault of Gods is probably the house.
Probably the storage shed. Garden shed. I'm guessing the Great Portal is like the door into the house.
Alright, interesting.
Alright. To make it easier on you, they take you up to an observation platform. And you're going to want to zoom out like all the way.
Okay.
Da-da-da, all the way to 10. Hey, yep, that's a yard.
Yeah. That's the door. Where are we at?
The big tree.
Ah, okay.
Why did... Oh, okay, the altar's the barbecue. They have a barbecue and a fire pit? Wow, they're just frickin' rolling in it.
And there's a tiny little blue triangle between the tree and the shed. That's where your portal spits you out.
Alright.
Got it.
So it's Insectopia. Find the land of red and white.
So the shed, the garden with the koi pond or whatever.
There appear to be many small but well-kept trees there, or they were well-kept at one point.
The desert or sandbox.
And it's called Godsland because the gods once lived here.
Mm-hmm. Though they have not been seen for many eons.
The people are dead.
Okay,
Truly, the wilderness has spread in their absence. So, Treehome, as a military and political entity, their influence kind of goes like this.
Alright.
Ever see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing there's a great wall around Godsland.
Yes. No one has ever seen the top of it.
How did I know? Really? It's taller than the giant-ass tree we're in?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's a big fence.
It's probably not a very big
Right.
tree.
Well, you know what they say about those fancy living areas.
What?
I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
The tree is probably only like a sapling and only like 4 or 5 feet in actual.
Maybe.
No, it's a good-sized tree. This just massive, massive walls. You've never seen walls that thick on a single home.
Okay. Yeah,
Someone values their privacy.
I got work in the morning.
All right, Kyle, take it easy.
Someone really valued their privacy.
Yeah.
Bedoop.
And down goes Kyle.
Rip.
So yeah, the map is just a simplified version of this because I don't want to throw you back to this every 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't you just make that the map?
Because I didn't want you to have that much detail.
Oh.
Remember, this is a map they made. They don't exactly have satellite imaging.
Mhm.
But you are in town now, and are allowed to purchase such and trade with the merchants and whatnot.
Yay.
They may gouge you for being men.
Mm.
Yeah. Yay, gouge my party.
But we have a pass so we can at least get from point A to point B without being arrested or beaten.
Yes.
We are technically slaves, or something.
Indentured, you're working off your fee.
There we go.
You're a special case. But if you die, nobody cares.
Yeah. Well, you know. I mean, that's pretty normal for adventurers.
Hmm. But they do demand that once that they do insist that they will not give you their crystal until you've gathered the other 6, so they can ensure it's done safely.
That's fair. Are there any other kingdoms out there we should know of?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. In fact, most of Godsland is riven by war and alternating. And my words are there. They're there. Factions, lots of factions between the races, and even the races themselves.
I'm assuming the other crystals are all going to be in the hands of other factions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They spread them out so no one faction would be able to
Yeah.
bring them all together, and they'll send out messengers to the others. But whether or not the messengers get there, good luck.
This is going to be political.
Well,
I'm trying not to go too heavy on the politics because that doesn't work with this group.
If only
But-
Brian were here.
Yes, Brian could definitely tip the scales on that, but no. If I'm being honest, the messengers aren't going to make it.
If only they had some kind of bird or something.
I tried to get flying squirrels, but Christine got on me about ecosystems and shit, so I'm like, nah, never mind.
They could have had, like, sparrows or something.
Christine is yelling at me from the bedroom
For flying squirrels.
about blaming her for.
So,
Okay, so yes, you guys are in town. Hint, hint.
well, for one thing,
Well-
long rest.
Oh yeah, you're fully restored. You were fully restored as soon as you. Yeah, you're fully restored. You were restored before the snake, and now you are again.
Oh, I was restored before the snake?
Yes,
How'd that happen?
the portal restored you.
Oh, okay.
nice.
Thank you, Portal. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Is there a long rest button on here somewhere?
I don't think there is.
That's annoying.
I don't think there's even a short rest on there.
Well,
Nah.
Short rest only recharges things for like one class anyway, so I wouldn't expect it.
Is it bards or
Warlocks.
warlocks?
Warlocks get their spells back on a short rest.
Mm.
But I mean, everyone gets all their stuff back on a long rest usually, so I would have expected.
Now, even though you guys are toys, your spells and weapons and all that are still just as effective.
Just scaled down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or maybe we're still normal sized and the world is huge and we're just giant toys.
That's what Treat Home thinks.
Yep. We have to find the great plastic glue so no one is in danger again.
You guys have got to figure out where you're going first.
We've got a map.
Yes, but how long is it going to take this group to figure out where you're going?
Let's pick a direction. She said there's, what, six crystals we need to find?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We should probably pick a spot
What's the closest kingdom to here?
You're kind of equidistant from 3 of them.
You know, just pick whichever one we go to and head that way.
South. Let's try south.
It's
You
not
can
like we... Huh?
head to the sandbox.
You know.
Yeah.
It's
All
not
right.
like any one way is better than any other point.
We
as far
should
as
probably
know.
do some recon before we go. Like, what can they tell us about the place, and if there's anything on market worth
Well, you know. Do they take our money here?
Yeah, they'll take your gold.
Weird. Foreign currency from another dimension?
It's gold.
Yeah.
It's an element. They're fine.
Wow, our money isn't actually watered down? Crazy.
Oh, they're gonna gouge the crap out of you. But so what are you asking about? Here, I'll throw the big map back on just to help.
James.
Did we lose James?
It's supposed to still be there. Yeah, let me text him real quick.
I have 146 gold. What would be a good thing to buy?
I need better armor. I don't think I'm gonna find it though.
What are you looking for?
Anything heavier than chainmail.
Yeah.
I don't think I can afford enchanted studded leather.
Yeah, they have everything. It's whether or not you can afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, prices are... Let's see here.
Prices are pricey.
Prices are twice as high as normal.
Oh yeah.
And that's only because I rolled a 1.
I can't afford anything. Maybe we should save our gold to the next kingdom. Other than, like, food. Food is good.
I'm not even going to worry about food. Food is just... I'm not that kind of DM, and you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we toys anyway? With food.
Let's just hang out here in this world until one of us levels up high enough to cast Gate.
I tell you right now, no. I'm not putting in this much prep for you guys to just winkle out of it. No.
What level is Gate, anyway?
Like 6th, I think.
Oh yeah, we gotta wait. Well, not too much, but enough.
Oh no, Gate's 9th level.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, then that's gonna be quite a while.
Okay, you all leveled, by the way. You're all level 8.
Neat. Now I have to pull open the thing and see what I get at 8th level. Do.
So yeah, James, what do you want to find out about this Sandlot town or kingdom?
I got a 2nd, 4th level spell slot and a new spell.
What do you mean? I need to go around and talk to people, or what's up?
Yeah, the puzzle part's over. It's talking part now.
Fantastic. I take my hammerless self and go talk to people.
That was not what happened.
Oh, ability score improvement 2. Time. What's that? +1 in 2 or +2 in 1?
Something like that. So, James, I don't know if you were actually paying attention or not, but the basically to get back your overall quest right now is to gather the 6 crystals that the Archmage was split into from the various parts and races of this place, so you can put him back together and get a portal home.
Also, we leveled up.
Also, you're level 8 now.
Cool. Works for me.
Abilities.
Any idea where we should begin, or is that what I have to figure out?
That's what you're figuring out right now.
I
My
say we
idea
go
was to
south.
pick a direction.
The desert of Anak looks fine to me. I'll be back in a moment if you want to find out some information about it. I have to pee, and I think my wife is taking a shower.
I don't see a problem. Okay, I think that's all the labels.
I bombard them with those rolls.
They're talking to you willingly. Okay, where are you trying? What kind of information are you trying to get?
Where's the safest place to start? Probably.
Well, the safest would probably be the Burning Colosseum. It is neutral territory for all races and factions. It's where negotiations are held, disputes are resolved peacefully, stuff like that. It's also the big gladiator pit where everybody who wants a little blood can go. Oh, and it's administered by your people, Russ, the fluffy ones.
Okay.
Okay, where might we find the other fragments?
Every single one of those major stops. They were purposefully scattered so the Archmage could never reform on his own.
Lucky us.
Yes, I'm giving you an overquest so you have a reason to go to these places.
So the safest place to start is the Colosseum.
Mm-hmm.
It's not only the Colosseum, like I said, it's also the Great Market. It's where everybody meets.
Hey, the Great Market. See, if we want to actually buy stuff, that's the place to go.
Yeah, here in Treeholm, they've all got stuff you're familiar with, as far as weapons and armor, potions and stuff, but there's far more exotic things to be had in the Great Market from the other races.
So they have one of the crystals.
They do. They have one there, or at least they did 600 years ago.
Where is it now?
The Treeholm doesn't know. It's not something they really try to talk about with each other.
They might have it still. They might not. They might have sold it.
It might have been stolen. It might have been destroyed. You don't know.
Okay, where would we go to find out?
There.
There, yeah.
It's like,
Where here, smartass?
Their government.
Whatever local ruling body is there. 600 years ago, it was given to the keepers, who are the fluffy ones, but whether or not they still have it is a big question.
Go to the Colosseum/market, find who's in charge, talk to them about it with diplomacy. Be like, hey, we want to go home, but we need these crystals so we can summon the evil Archmage. We know that sounds bad, but we want to press king him into sending us home.
Let's maybe skip the fact that he's an evil arch.
Maybe he's just misunderstood.
Maybe.
Regardless of the blood sacrifice that got you here.
They were all assholes anyway.
I mean, he's not wrong. If evil, bad people want to kill themselves, that's my problem. Just makes my job easier.
That's true.
Is it really bad if they volunteer? They wanted it.
That sounds so much like a rape case.
Wow. Moving on.
They signed on the dotted line that they wanted it, so shut your mouth. Or open it. I mean, if that's what you're into.
Hey, you want to play the rape game? No. That's the spirit!
God damn it.
Wow.
Have you never seen that meme?
Wow. No.
Hang on, I'll find.
Dear Lord. Wow.
Alright, do we have a plan?
Sounds like we have the semblance of a plan.
Alright. Do we have any information on the
So-
desert?
The Coliseum somewhere else, right? We're here at the tree, right?
Yeah, you're in the tree.
Okay. So since we're already here
There you
at
go.
the tree, why don't we find out where the government offices are in the tree to find out whether they have the crystal in the tree?
That you might have missed that part. They do have it, but they're not going to give it to you until you gather the other 6, so it can be done in controlled conditions.
Then what was the point of me asking you about it and you guys something
'Cause
about they might have
We
it?
thought
they
you
might
were
not have
asking
it?
about the other one.
Yeah, about the other 6 crystal.
I hate you all with love, but all right, yeah, we've got a plan.
Alright.
Alright, basically, the first stop is the Burning Coliseum / Great Market of the Gods.
Burning Coliseum.
Shut up. Alright, I did not prep the Burning Coliseum because I did not expect you to go there so soon. So,
You didn't expect us to go to the safest place first.
yeah, shut up.
How
It's
is
been
that
a
the
long
safest
week.
place?
It's the Burning Coliseum / Market is where all the it's neutral territory for all the races.
Ah.
So it's where they go to, resolve disputes and negotiations and all that, and trade and whatnot.
I'm gonna
And
have
it's
an early as shit day tomorrow, so this is a good.
Yeah, we're about
stopping
to cut off here. They said it's administered by Russell's people, the fluffy ones.
point.
As they are the most benevolent of all the races.
Okay, so the fluffy ones are here. Who's in the desert? Who's in the forest and the vault?
Okay, so this information's old because they I showed you their sphere of influence. It's not as
Yeah,
extensive
not
as
that
they would
great.
like. The vault was overseen by the mechanoids who stored and cared for the gods' treasures, but no one has seen or heard from them in centuries, and anyone who goes to investigate the vault just disappears. The desert is actually home to 2 races. The Ravagers, who have the uncanny ability to assemble and disassemble themselves as well as their technology on the fly.
Oh crap, they're bionicles.
The people of junk. The planet of junk.
And and the Legion. Small, very well organized and equipped men soldiers
Army
Men and bionicles, got it.
who are in constant conflict with each other over who can control the desert.
Mm.
You asked about the forest?
I asked about all of them.
Oh, okay.
Both factions are dumb, it's a desert.
Yeah. Russell, you just described everything that's happened in the Middle East since time began.
Yep.
But it is the promised land. The holy land of nothing.
It's the desert.
such a shithole over there, man. It really is.
James knows that better than all of us combined.
He does.
Yeah, it sucks.
The forest.
Euphrates is kind of nice though.
Well, it's a giant river. I mean, how unless it's super polluted, how is it not nice?
Well, like there's pretty much a jungle along the banks, like for
Nice.
land too. It's actually kind of nice, but yeah. Fuck, forgive my language. Fructose, the desert, sandstorms, and the heat. 20 degrees in the shade. It can suck my hammer.
That you don't have anymore.
I know.
That is so cruel.
See, this is why I didn't tell you guys anything about it. The surprise and anger is so delicious to me.
I need a place to get a tattoo.
You're gonna get a tattoo of a hammer?
Mm-hmm.
That's a poor substitute.
Beats nothing.
Yes, you can get a tat while you're here in town.
Fantastic. And have to get a bunch of replacement hammer A, replacement hammer B.
The ancient forest is the home of the rider tribes, primitive beings who employ large creatures as their beasts of burden and war mounts.
So
Giant, large reptilian beasts.
Alright. Cave people, dino riders, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Serenity Lake.
Serenity Lake is actually unofficially another neutral spot for the Godsland. It's a vacation spot, or at least it was. Again, people haven't heard too much about it recently. No, not a lot of news coming out of there. But they know the tourist trade is non-existent anymore. It's just too dangerous to get out there.
Well, with all the critters about.
Yes. With giant snakes in the frickin' grass.
Yeah, that one didn't die. It just got scared off.
Alright.
The Altar of the Gods, they don't have a whole lot of information on the Altar of the Gods, because it used to be the most sacred site in the Godslands, where the gods themselves would sacrifice, but since the gods left, they don't really know what's going on over there.
We need something that makes mongoose noises.
They did it at one time. It was a great source of resources, mineral and animal deposits and such.
Yeah. Okay, and the Great Portal?
Nobody knows what's beyond it. That one doesn't have a crystal.
Okay. But everything else here possibly does. What are the other dangers in the grasslands? Everything else that's not marked?
Feral beasts, wandering bandits, the usual.
Okay.
Usual adventuring things.
No established trade routes that are semi-safe or at least well-traveled lines?
No, there are some semi-established to the Great Market, but nothing really what you'd call safe. You could look for a caravan that's heading that way.
I look for a caravan headed that way.
Okay. You know what? I'll give you a high-low. That's not a high-low.
Hi.
Why did you roll intimidation?
Hi! There is a caravan heading that way, and they agree to take you for 50 gold each.
Cool. I use that intimidation check.
Alright. Let's see here. I'll give him a bonus of 3. 1d20 plus 3. He loses. You now only have to pay 20 gold each.
Fantastic. Slap him on the back and tell him that Paylor bless him in his booty hole.
Oh, wait, Amazons. It's she, but same thing.
Well, bless her in her booty hole. Probably more likely, actually. I'll make a return visit once I find my hammer.
Okay, so I'll work on the caravan to the Burning Coliseum / Great Market. Maeve, go ahead and kill the recording,
Yep.
and we'll finish up for the night here.